Advisory. Some episodes of the 1836 podcast are not intended for all audiences due to details that might be considered disturbing. Listener and viewer discretion is advised.
This episode of the 1836 podcast explores the rare anomaly of diamonds in Arkansas. We recently headed out to dig for diamonds at Crater of Diamonds State Park in Murfreesboro. Meet my youngest son, Judah. If anyone's going to strike it lucky with a diamond, it's him. He's got an uncanny knack for spotting morel mushrooms or arrowheads better than the rest of us. Hang tight until the end to see what he unearthed. But first, let's talk about the astonishing anomaly of diamonds in Arkansas. About 100 million years ago, deep under the ground in what is now Pike County, Arkansas, a volcano erupted. This blast pushed up rocks from far below the Earth's surface, carrying diamonds with it. These gems formed under huge pressure and heat and cooled in a special kind of rock called lamprowhite. The spot covered around 80 acres, but diamonds were rare there, usually just 0.2 to 0.57 carats for every 100 tons of dirt. This made it the only place like it in North America, but finding big hauls was always tough. For thousands of years, these diamonds stayed hidden. Then, in the summer of 1906, a farmer named John Wesley Huddleston changed everything. While working on his 243-acre farm near Murfreesboro, he spotted two shiny crystals. One weighed 2.5 carats, the other 1.5. At first, he didn't think much of them. Experts in Little Rock confirmed they were real diamonds. News spread fast, starting a diamond rush in Arkansas. Huddleston, soon called the Diamond King, sold his land for $36,000, worth about $1.32 million in today's money, to investors who started the Arkansas Diamond Company. By September, they owned most of the site and began mining on the southeast side, where diamonds hid in sticky black soil. Early digs looked good, with over 36 carats per 100 loads, raising hopes it could match South Africa's big mines. In the 1910s, more companies joined the hunt. Groups like the American Diamond Mining Company and the Kimberlite Diamond Mining and Washing Company tried their luck nearby. They used high-pressure water to wash away dirt from 1914 to 1932, clearing half the slope. But as they dug deeper, finds dropped to about 0.38 carats per 100 loads. Still, some amazing gems turned up. In 1917, workers found a 17.86-carat yellow diamond, bright like a canary. In 1921, a 20.25-carat white one came out. The biggest thrill hit in 1924 when Wesley Ole Basham, known as Uncle Sam, unearthed a 40.23-carat white diamond, the largest ever in the United States. It had a pink tint and got cut into a 12.42-carat emerald shape. The diamond sold in 1971 for $150,000, which equals about $1.19 million in today's dollars. Most diamonds here were small and brown or white, with only about 10% good enough for jewelry. The rest were for tools because of their hardness. The Great Depression hit hard in the 1930s, shutting down mining by 1932. Money dried up, and the low yields made it impossible to keep going. After that, in the 1940s, the United States Bureau of Mines and companies like the Diamond Corporation of America tested the site again. They found less than 2 carats per 100 tons, too little for profit. Fires, broken equipment, and failed deals marked those years. A last big try averaged just 0.57 carats per 100 metric tons, leading to a stop on commercial mining. In total, around 20,000 diamonds had been pulled out by then, mostly small ones for industry. Things shifted in 1972 when Arkansas bought the land and turned it into Crater of Diamonds State Park. It became the world's only public diamond mine where people could dig and keep what they found. The state plowed a 37.5-acre field for searching, drawing crowds every year. Since opening, over 35,000 diamonds have been registered by visitors, though big ones stayed rare and needed luck and hard work. Early park finds brought excitement. In 1975, W. Johnson from Amarillo, Texas, discovered the 16.37 carat white Amarillo starlight, the biggest at the time in the park era. It got cut into a 7.54 carat marquise shape with a current estimated value of $150,000 to $175,000. 2 years later, in 1977, logger George Stepp found the 4.25 carat yellow Con Canary. This uncut gem sold for $8,500 shortly after discovery, about $46,000 in today's money, and is now valued at over $110,000. It was loaned to First Lady Hillary Clinton for balls in 1993 and 1997, showing off Arkansas's treasures. The 1990s saw a perfect gem emerge. In 1990, local Shirley Strawn dug up the 3.03 carat white Strawn Wagner diamond. Experts graded it as ideal cut, D-color, and flawless, a super rare find, like 1 in a billion from a place like this. The state bought it for $34,700 in 1998, equal to around $68,000 today, and put it on display in a fancy setting. By 2016, its estimated value had risen to $1 million, which adjusts to about $1.33 million in 2025 dollars. As years passed, more visitors struck gold, or rather, diamonds. In 2015, Bobby Oscarson from Colorado spotted an 8.52 carat white diamond shaped like an icicle after just 30 minutes. Named Esperanza for hope after her niece, it was initially estimated at $500,000 rough, about $672,000 today, and after cutting into a 4.64 carat triolet, its value reached around $1 million in 2016, or roughly $1.33 million in 2025 dollars. The luck kept coming. In October 2016, Dan Frederick from Washington and his daughter Lauren found a 2.03 carat white diamond in under an hour on their first visit. They saw it shining on a furrow's edge. In 2017, 14-year-old Kalel Langford from Arkansas unearthed a 7.44 carat brown diamond during a dream trip to the park. That same year, a visitor from Montana picked up a 2.78 carat diamond, adding to the year's total of over 200 finds. Even during tough times like the 2020 pandemic, discoveries happened. In September 2020, bank manager Kevin Kinnard found a 9.07 carat brown diamond, the second largest in park history, while walking the surface. Estimates for a diamond of that size ranged from $123,000 to $1.8 million wholesale, though as a brown stone, it likely fell toward the lower end. Recent years have seen steady action. In 2022, searchers registered 758 diamonds. That rose to 838 in 2023 and 736 in 2024. In January 2024, French visitor Julien Navas found the 7.46 carat brown Carine diamond, named after his wife. Later that year, in August 2024, a father and son on a road trip spotted a 2 carat brown diamond the size of a pencil eraser. By 2025, the park stayed busy. In April, David DeCook from Minnesota found a 3.81 carat brown diamond, the biggest of the year so far, named the Duke Diamond after his dog. Then, in July 2025, a couple from Florida unearthed a 3.36 carat brown diamond called the Fritas Dash Diamond, the second largest that year. In its rough state, it was estimated to be worth $5,000 to $10,000. By mid-2025, 332 diamonds had been registered, keeping the dream alive. Over time, more than 75,000 diamonds have come from this crater, but its true magic lies in the stories. From ancient eruptions to Huddleston's lucky find, through booms, busts, and park hunts, Arkansas's diamonds tell of hope and hard work. The site's rarity, low yields but big surprises, draws people still, proving that treasures can hide in plain sight, waiting for anyone willing to look. Back to our adventure. Did we find anything? Other than jaspers, yes, Judah did find something, as suspected. But it wasn't a diamond, it was a citrine. Citrine is a transparent yellow variety of quartz. Its name is derived from the word citrus, like a lemon, yellow. Citrine is one of the most popular yellow gemstones. However, when identifying it, the park told us they are rarely found at the park. So, even though it's not as valuable, it's still a keeper for us. Because above all, one of the best things you can find is the memories you make and take with you.